Hello, everybody. Good morning, or good afternoon, or good evening, depending on what time it is for you where you are. Hi, Twitch. Hi, YouTube. Hello. Happy Saturday. Welcome to the weekend. I was just looking through my gnomes. Hi, Tiki. I know I did. I said hi to YouTube and Twitch. I didn't say hi to Tiki. Hi, Tiki. I was looking through my swords to see if there's anything that's just like so sick that I have to make a mog around it. Because I'm happy with the mog options I have, but I want some new ones. And I'm sure there's stuff in here. I mean, this is kind of cool. Look at the dragons on it. It's a bit old. I've gotten to page 12 of 16. Just wanted to see wanted to see what's in here and if there's anything that like needs a mog. You get into like regular swords. There was a couple that stood out as I was tabbing through it. There's some neat stuff. Oh, it's Tashalok. That's a bit much. These ones. This is kind of cool. I don't know what it's from. It's got a name, so that's how you know it's a cool sword. It's very sort of Death Knight gone Venthyr. If it had a blue glow, it would be very Death Knight, but it's got a red glow, which I guess would make it Blood Death Knight. Do I want to make a mog with it though? This is kind of neat too. This is like a protoform Shadowlands era sword. I wouldn't mind turning my game sound up so we have a little bit more a little more music while I'm thinking about this. Today I want to get to the bottom, literally, of the Coiled Isle. I want to do outdoor zone stuff. In the last couple of days we've done dungeons, we've done delves, we've done prey. I did the delve nemesis boss. Today I want to like just figure out the Coiled Isle a little bit. I'm not going to learn everything, but I want to maybe follow the campaign, maybe find out what's going on, because I have so far managed to completely ignore it, and it would be nice to have things. So if I was making mogs that are like for, also we need to hide the shirt as part of that one. If I was making mogs that were for Coiled Isle, maybe I should make like a poison mog. As long as I don't think I'm gonna like blend in too much. I was undoing the Baker mug because as cute as this is, I have not been wearing it. And I think we can use this first slot. Do I want to do like a poison theme? I was also only looking at swords. We also have maces, polearms. Maces are there's some crazy maces. Morning, Hazel. Good morning. Oh, Tiki's going in the closet. Remember yesterday when I said cats are the best? Oh, what happened? Beat on my brand new robot vacuum. Oh no. Oh man, I feel like I need to stop avoiding that myself. I bet it's fun. I just need to come to grips with it, really. I mean, the rake is fun. There are some cool novelty maces. I love a novelty weapon. I'm such a sucker for like candlestick or you know, like the fact that I can take that into a dungeon and I can be bladestorming with it is just so funny to me. I'm easily entertained. Otherwise, I wouldn't still be here. That one's got a skull on it. Honky bunky. I'm waiting for gnomes to be able to be paladins. Love gnomes, but also paladins, my class. Tyrannical beheader, two-handed axe, favorite of mine. Let me see if I have it. I've got 11 pages of these. Tyrannical. Now, I have Shinka the Tyrant's Great Axe, which is kind of metal. That's pretty cool. Very Shaw. I don't think I have that exact one. What else do we have? We've got some Zalatath looking stuff. We've got some Hair looking stuff. We've got some Loa axes. If I wanted another, like a second Loa mog, I could go in that direction. It doesn't have to be troll and green and snakes. It could be anything. Why does it have to be snakes? I'm going back to swords. I mean, this thing's pretty sick. It's hard to just pick one to start with. I'm trying to think of what sort of like aesthetic of weapons really resonates with me. I mean, I'm using this in a different manga already. This one's pretty cool. It's just when I think of a weapon I think of like a baguette, like a loaf of bread. Bunk bunk. I have loaves of bread, but they're one-handers, unfortunately. It's very sad. These are fun. They're kind of upsetting though. Do I want just like a comically enormous sword? Do I want like a wildlife thing? If I spend my whole day doing this, I never have to go to the Coiled Isle. You've got like some sort of Zandalari stuff. I've got all sorts of Legion class artifacts. I don't think I want to scroll back too far. I think after Mob, they start getting a little less high res. Petition for a huge two-handed loaf, right? My two-handed transmog options are missing a lot of my most fun things. There are some fun things, although this really, yes, I can use it. It's a staff, and it looks like one. It doesn't look like you're supposed to smack anybody with that. No one weaponizing mushrooms is doing it with their mass. Morning, Hazel. Good morning. Thanks. AAA K-Sun. Monthly chest has some mods. Forgot the actual name. Trading post. Love the twin blade of the phoenix. The baker warrior archetype is valid. Bonk him with that bread. Get my soup ladle out. Yeah. I have a few different rakes and shovels. That's not that fun. Not that. I don't think I'm going to go for a staff. They just scream caster to me. Did I overlook any really incredible maces? The horn maces are kind of crazy. I could do like kind of like an undermine thing. With the rockets. The rocket specifically, I think, is the Chet pack that I did all the lists for, the green ones, so there's something to that. The question is, what chess piece goes with that? Because you've already got a lot of clutter going on here. Doesn't have to be, like, full green. Could be. Santa. Try the maces. Have my first raid night with a guild tonight. Gulp. Oh, you're gonna have fun. You're gonna have fun. I did a bunch of keys last night, and I'm gonna do a bunch more keys today. Pretty much right after the stream, we're gonna do, I think, hopefully a bunch of them. I've been, speaking of, I'm probably gonna show you the mount that I got from doing keys. I got my 2K mount. It's pretty cool. It's called Blight. Breath of Blight. Blight breath, bad breath. Brush your teeth. I think I'm losing the thread. I think I'm losing the plot. It's not the coat. It's not the sweatshirts. What about the lowdown coat? I feel like that goes with something, but not this. 2K mounts? I'm tired just hearing the number. For 2K Mythic Plus rating. Just in case anyone was misunderstanding, I don't have 2,000 mounts. That's crazy. I do have 1,000 mounts. Which is also a little crazy. I don't like it. I'm not getting anywhere. Usually when I give up, I tend to like scroll through just regular completed sets to see if anything is like begging to be worn. There's a sword that kind of goes with this. Where was it? Is it one of these guys? Yeah, there you go. That's the sword that kind of goes with it. Certainly not the back piece. What does go on the back? Anything? You got to do back or shoulders. You don't have to do, but it's nice. We have half shell. Useful for when you're bladestorming. So many back pieces. You've got dive tanks. You've got backpacks. If we say no backpack and we wanted shoulders, what are we saying? I'm not even convinced, man. I'm not even sold. I don't think so. Don't watch live often, but been following you for years? What's with the YouTube chat? Been watching streams, often not live. Chat's not showing anyone else but me, one other. Nope, that's it. That's the YouTube chat. I'm multi-streaming to 2 platforms, so sometimes I'm talking to Twitch chat. Hi, Hazel. Hi, Ellum. How you doing? Am I ready for an adventure? I have to get ready for an adventure. What am I going to wear to adventure today? I think I'm going to adjust the Swabby Mob to have the ore for fun. I think that's what I'm going to do. The mop is great, but I think if we go into Swabby and we go into 2-handed maces, we can grab the Swabby ore. It's 360 gold, but that's okay. So I think I have done like my regular weekly quest. I think at the very beginning of this week, I did manage to squeeze my way through that. I think I want to focus on... this. The regular Curse of Ulatek campaign. And hopefully that just kind of introduces me to all the stuff out there. I'm gonna... Hearth to get there, don't see why not. I did try the Nemesis boss. I did it on stream yesterday. I did the first difficulty. I don't plan to do the second difficulty until much later in the patch. It's true, the mouth covering does work like you're trying not to breathe in the poison. There's actually, that's a good idea. There's some gas mask mogs. Hang on. I would promise not to waste too much time on this, but who do I think I am? There are some gas mask mogs. And then like the packs that might actually be kind of cool for this. Don't mind me not knowing how to find them aside from searching one at a time. Because I don't know which ones I have. So if I search to give a name, it might not come up. Mushroom, very fun. Maybe she needs a mushroom set. Gas mask, gas mask. Predator. Oh, the goggles are so cute. That used to be like her go-to. Maybe we go Helm first and then work our way backwards. I think they're older because they're like Wrath era, right? We got some good goggles. Horseman hood. Do I not? Oh, maybe it's not. Maybe I don't have one that I can use on plate. Sad. Boo. I don't think I have one that I can... Oh, I do. Fumigator's mask. Alright, well, it covers her entire face, but sure. And then let me look for a plague, like a blight backpack. I've got at least one. It might take me a second to find it. Some of them from Maldraxxus? You'd think. That's the kind of era of stuff we're looking for. Page 30-ish, 29, top left. Oh. I'm after... I love this deep sea treasure pack. I'm pretty sure I got it from Trading Post. I've never mogged it. I don't know who's gonna wear it. Who's gonna have like a snow globe seashell on their back. It's cute, but like it's one of those things that's kind of cute until you see it on and you're like, where am I gonna go with this? I might have scrolled past it. I wasn't paying attention. Oh no, here it is. There we go. Phlegm churner. Lovely. Kind of fitting with the poison theme. The mop also kind of fits with the poison theme. We'll maybe think about keeping that. And then I'm back to the armor problem. She's not going to wear robes. I'm a warrior. What are we doing? She's not going to wear a big coat. She's going to wear something that you feel like you can really disinfect. Very resto shaman. I'm mopping all this up. There's the diver set. Also, any excuse for a chain kini. We do love those. I wanted to use the red chain kini in some set. See if anything's like screaming at me is definitely part of this. That's kind of cute. It's got like the neck cowl on it that I feel like you might, I don't know, looks right. And then, here, we'll figure out gloves, belt, and bracers and all that. Also, I feel like if you don't mog them, it's a bit cheaper. We want pants. What kind of pants do you wear when you're doing work of this degree? Apparently, a new mount in the Fangs dungeon. I learned of it because it just dropped for me. Very nice. Very nice indeed. Scrolling through my phone, this pops up. Hazel looking like a serial killer. Killing some Cheerios. I almost feel like I'm getting somewhere with this. Except that... What goes with the... Yeah, so these are the pants that go with the top if I wanted to go in that direction. The belt, I think we could probably have something different. I feel like the belt would be nice with like a little antidote on it. I know I have some belts that do that kind of thing. Whether or not they're plate is a different issue. Some of them, oh no, they seem to be. There you go, you've got at least a little, not something with a little pouch on it or tools or something. Going back to Nomer. Well, I figure the Coiled Isle's got, if they're gonna make a big deal about how much poison it has. I could use like a poison themed weapon, or I could just keep the mop and just pretend like I'm gonna clean it all up. Crazy mask on, giant pigtails. Would you be afraid of you if you saw you in person? Little plague spreader. Well, now I'd be afraid of me. Weapon's very important. It might just be the mop. It really might be the mop. Because otherwise, what do I think I'm doing? What do I think I'm accomplishing? This sword's kind of cool because it's got a room for a whole third sword in the middle. You could shish 2 whole kebabs with that thing. Is the mop a staff? Mop was totally perfect. Yeah, I think we gotta go back to it. I just gotta find it. I forgot what it is. There it is. Alright, we'll save that. We need to change the name of the icon to... We'll just call it Biohazard. That covers poison and plague, I think. It's a hazard to my bio. And then we're gonna pick a different icon. Luckily it gives you the ones that are kind of tied to what you're wearing at the top, so that helps. I don't think I have... Fitter got an update. Maybe I should try and turn Fitter on. Also, I hope I saved it. Okay, I can do this. I can do this. Fumigator's mask. The backpack was pretty deep in. It was really bright colored. There it is. We had the gear, chest piece, and gloves, boots, pants. We had a different belt. Ooh, that one's got some blood on it. Ooh. Terrible. I was so close to saving it. I just didn't. Constantly forget to save half the time. It won't enable the one I want. I was really excited about situations at first, and then it turns out I forget. I'm my own worst enemy when it comes to situations. Like, I kind of forget what I wanted. I didn't have any shoulders, did I? Shoulders would be too much, maybe. Yeah, just doing a little much. Still get the situations to work properly. Mine, they work the way that I set them up. The problem is that I forget what I set them up to do, and then I get mad that they're doing what I told them to do. I have a big fat case of user error. I get annoyed that they're behaving. Okay, so we're gonna save the outfit. Good. I cannot put a I can't put a weapon enchant on the thing. Oh, and then I was gonna turn on fitter, but we at least have the outfit saved. The way that I switch mogs is I drag icons to a bar and then I click on the bar to switch them. Good evening, happy Saturday, happy Saturday. Going back to the gnomer or going back to the groomer? I don't even know what kind of collectibles are out on this island. But I do know. Here. So now we're going to pick mounts and stuff for it. So. Ground. Ignore. And then for a pet. Acid drenched rat. Cute. Oh, I love the little preview here. That must be new in the update. Do they have any more filters? No. This is an add-on called Fitter that lets you assign... What about blights? We've got Blighted Squirrel. We've got Blight Bud, and we've got Blight Breath. I love the Acid Rat, though. He's really cute. I think we're going to save that. The titles in Fitter I found to be a little bit iffy. The Hearthstone, I guess we could do like a Maldraxxus. Necrolord. Hearthstone. Cosmetic toys, emotes, zones. I don't know if she needs a title for this. I think she can just use whatever title she was going to have on. Do we even have like a poison sort of themed title? I'm skimming. Smelly. Smelly's always relevant. Slime cat, yeah. I want to give the acid drenched rat his day. I would like the toxic title. Is that a real thing? Oh, we have Crinkle the Venomous. Easy. Done. Put my mount macro back on my bar. See if it works. Looks like it's working again. Alright, am I ready for the Coiled Isle or what? Oh, my mount's cool. I'm ready to mop this place up. I feel like there's still some work that could be done in, like, the armor. I might fiddle with that later, but for now, the heritage armor fits it well enough, I think. I beat the new, yeah, just go beat the new nemesis on the double difficulty. Just do it for the title. It'll be fast. Definitely chill. Totally easy. Okay, so there's all kinds of garbage going on. I'm gonna stick with, well, part of me wants to do some treasures. I was looting them just to clean up the map. That seemed fun. That seemed fun and easy. Should we do that? Let's just do treasures for a minute. Let me just loot some treasures of the Coiled Isle. Whoa. Treasures of the Coiled Isle. Let's track the achievement. It's going to give us a mount. That's fun. Let's start with that. I don't see a single reason why not. I'm going to do the easy ones and then I'm going to go do the hard ones. Easy ones first. Easy ones first. Clean up on Isle Coiled. I'm going to clean up my map on Isle Coiled is what I'm going to do. Meowdy. Meowdy. How you doing? How's your weekend going? The rating for the 2K mount. Also, if we see any mount, if we see any rares, we kill the rares because they could drop a mount. Can't be skimming on this. I found out that what I had thought was my ability priority for Fury maybe wasn't too far off for single target. Almost completely backwards for AoE though. I was looking through some guides and I was watching some videos and I was just like, trying to figure it out, and I realized I'm doing it, or I had been doing it up to this point in AoE, entirely wrong. And then I started doing better damage. Not perfect, but better damage once I started using the right stuff and figuring out a couple things, like Cleave applying Heroic Slam in my AoE spec, or, I don't know, just a bunch of stuff. I still have more learning to do, but we're doing a little bit better. So I'm skipping all the fiddly ones for now, which is a bunch of them. I'm skipping the fiddly ones. I'm just getting the basic ones. We'll go back for the fiddly ones. Gives you a toy that lets you move in water at like 200% speed. That sounds handy. That could be nice. Game sound up a little bit. It's a little quiet out here. I like that some of these treasures give you decor. Like you loot the thing and then you just get to put it in your house if you want. Oh, this one's a toy. Obtained in my first attempt. Wow. First and only. I'm pretty sure that's guaranteed. I think we just looted it. Did it learn, or do I need to? Oh no, here it is. Well, let's try it out. Let's see what it does. Malfunctioning staff. Channel the arcane magic of the staff to summon an image of its original owner. Oh. I guess that's kind of fun. I wonder if it's always the same. You can get in a raid? Yeah, that's not what I had in mind today. Has to be a reference that went completely over my head. Right? I was looking at that thinking this seems... I mean, it's kind of fun. It has the whiff of a meme that I haven't seen yet. Oh, hi, Tuna. How are you? How are things with you? Oh, you gonna get in one of the beds? Are you gonna lay down or are you gonna flip it upside down first? Jar of excess slime. Oh, toy that gives green ooze for the feet. Yeah. That's a cool idea too. Is the mask? No, it's just vendor trash. Okay. I don't have any more keys, so I don't need to worry about any delves. This one's a little fiddly, but I think we can do it. I think we can do it. Let's go get the profane ritual spoils. It doesn't look like we need to go anywhere special for it. Keystone mounts are so cool this season. Yeah, I like this quite a bit, actually. This is... I've kind of skimmed over or not used a lot of the keystone mounts from previous seasons. They tend to be kind of chunky and unwieldy. This one's kind of nice. I feel like I'm actually riding this. It's going to get its day in the sun. I'm not sure what the other colors look like, but I hope they're cool. Oh, bless you. Good sign. Seasons 1s were my new favorite. Remind me what season 1s were. Let me look up Keystone Master. These are all our KSM mounts. Strange, chunky, cute. Oh, it's these things, the carrions. That's right. Yeah, they're fine. They're cool. They're again kind of chunky. And these were crazy. These weren't really my thing either. Yeah, Keystone Master mounts tend to miss me. Okay. Face the statue, click the mysterious trinket in this order. Top right, top left. Bottom right, bottom left to unlock the treasure. Top right, top left. Bottom right. Bottom left. The mouse over tooltip really spells it out for you. And we're going to get a profane ritual staff, which is a cosmetic. Is it cute? I mean, it might have been cute. If you knew them when they were alive. No one liked the Dragonflight Keystone Master mounts. There must be someone. Some person is walking this earth. And at one point, they've looked at that Armoreton and been like, this is meant to be. They're just like a huge Land Before Time fan or something. Didn't mind the green one. They're not wrong. You can't... Let's not yuck my imaginary straw man person's yum. Let a hypothetical dinosaur fan be happy. Doesn't fly. Maybe it doesn't have anywhere that it needs to get to in a hurry. That's my preferred color. Alright, this one I think we can just loot. And then we're going to have to start doing the more finicky ones. Let them have this. How did you get that mount? This one is for 2000 Mythic Plus rating. I just got it last night. Brand new. Still smells like the package. Smoldering incense in this one. Luckily, Handy Notes, or some add-on like it, is spelling out exactly how to get these. Oh, this is kind of neat, too. I don't reload my mouse software. My mouse feels a little slow. 700 IO. I've been running with my friends. I have a regular group that I'm blessed to play with, and I have my policy for myself this season is I don't say no to keys. The only reason I think I can do outdoor content on this stream is because I have plans to do keys for like the rest of the day. It's early season and people are really excited about them. Plus, they're a great source of gear early on. Is this a looming mutagenitor? Oh, it is. I could do this. He's right there. I'm just going to wait for him. I'm going to just look up what that word means. Define mutagenitor. It's an item in The Witcher. It's a quest item in the Blood and Wine expansion of The Witcher. The Witcher has expansions? It's crazy. That's a mutagenerator. That's different. Refreshing someone as pleasant as you out there doing keys. It's very different for me this season doing them as a melee DPS. It's a big change. Mechanics feel different. And I think it helps that I'm doing it from the start of the season, so like I'm learning the dungeons on melee. If anything, if I ever try to heal them, I'm going to be like, what's this dispel? I don't know. But yeah, it's different. I think this is my first Curse Surge. I think. I don't see why not. It's happening. It just says brace yourself, and no one else seems to be doing very much, so. I'm just gonna have fun. Witcher 3 is even getting a new expansion even though the game's rather old? Lead into the new game that releases at some point. Oh. Interesting. Only 291. I don't think that's only. I think that's great. I was there not very long ago. I just cracked 300. I still need to do... my neck is still last season's neck. I was thinking about maybe trying to get some stuff crafted today. I'm going to have to really talk myself up to that one. I hate getting stuff crafted. But I think I decided what I want to do. There's a lot of pitfalls with crafting your gear. There's a lot of like, well, you could make this, but if you think you're going to get this, then you should make this. But then if you get this, then you really should have made this. And like, you're never going to know what's going to happen in your gearing journey. So my plan is just to accept fate and just craft my embellishes early. Make some bracers, make maybe some boots. Put my 2 embellishes on so I at least have those on, and then not worry about weapons, because it would be a bigger DPS boof. It would be a bigger boof for me to make a weapon, but the cantrip weapons are better. No, I'm not going to get them very early from raid, but maybe I can get them from vault. Or like a bonus roll or something when those come around. So I'm going to... Because I hate replacing... Like, I hate replacing crafted gear. I spent gold on that. I put up with my own social anxiety for that. I do not want to just delete it. But that's what I would do if I crafted a weapon and then I got a cantrip weapon, so... Hi, Mose! How you doing, buddy? Huh? You gonna come sleep in here? It's a nice spot. Oh, good boy. Gotta wait until next week to know what I do with this week's vault. I hate the way loot is done this season with bonus rolls in the vault being the best option and all that. I think it does take a lot of the sting out of having a bad vault. But, yeah. I think I'll still take loot from vault if I get, obviously, like a bis weapon or trinket. Or maybe even tier, because I have 0-piece tier. My friends are getting their 4-piece. People got a piece out of vault, a piece or 2 out of raid, and then 2 catalyst charges. I have 2 catalyst charges because I got 1 from 2K and then 1 by default. But like, your girl's walking around with no tier on, and I'm gonna be sad if I'm the last one in the class. It might happen. Somebody's got to be last. Footsteps of Illidan gave a green glow. 10 charges left on mine. Don't think you could find it now. I think there might be. I think the jar slime might work fine. I might have that even. Yeah, I've got a jar of excess slime. It's a 15-second cooldown that gives you probably not the same appearance, but a little slime trail. Or I thought it did anyway. It did for a second. Maybe I just had a burst of slime. Hoping by Tuesday I can get my 4-piece. People are getting tiers so fast nowadays. And I wouldn't mind if it was also me. Finally target gear instead of taking gold from a vault for 6 weeks in a row. Yeah. I don't know when Catacharge unlock sketch is. I would assume it's every second week, but I don't know that for sure. I'm not planning to do Delve Boss for Hall of Fame, I don't think. I guess I could pull it and just see how out of reach it is. I don't think I care about Hall of Fame, though. I don't like this bonus roll thing. What everyone's doing, Vault doesn't matter now. Easier than you think. Yeah. Did the Delve Boss last night, 75 pulls. For the harder difficulty or the easier one? Hard. My Valera's not leveled. My Valera's level, like, 60. I don't have very good trinkets. I cannot play a healer spec. I would have to be a melee DPS. I don't know if it would be easy. Let's swap. Mine's 36. I don't think that's what I want to do today. Max level Valera, she was kind of just there. Slow fight took me 12 minutes. Stopped at 10 last season, never got around to it. I guess I'm not helping this curse surge very much. For some reason, I thought I was dropping in near the end of the curse surge, and that a boss was going to come down, I was going to kill it, and then I was going to find out what a curse surge is. Apparently, I need to actually be doing something. Newborn corpse bursters as they emerge from mutated creatures. All right. Sad we're not getting any delves in Zolomon, Harenir, Voidstorm zones this season. I wish this told you, like, how many stages there were and where I am in the stages overall. Glad they nerfed the Nightmare Prey traps. Oh, did they? Oh, bumsy. Double question took me about 300 pulls because I couldn't use Snake Says and I suck at Simon Says. I mean, it's one of two things. Either it's easier than I think and therefore Hall of Fame isn't that prestigious and I shouldn't worry about it, or it's harder than I think and it is prestigious, but it's probably too hard for me. Those are the options. If I can get it, then I don't want it. And if I can't get it, that's the only way I would want it, but then I can't get it, so it's a moot point. You know what I mean? Not going to BlizzCon. I have been twice. I went in 2018 and 2019. Any tips for a first timer? Ooh, BlizzCon tips. If I was going this year, I would carry hand sanitizer. Just a little hand sanitizer on you somewhere. What else? Lip balm. Gets dry air. My lips were cracking last time. Keep that on you. Stay hydrated. Be victorious. You'll have fun. You don't overthink it too much. Got sick at the last BlizzCon. It's, like, impressive if you don't get sick going to BlizzCon. I've never been without getting sick, and one of the times I got very sick. It's an absolute petri dish. It's just one of those things. You can help a little bit by getting your flu shot and by having good hygiene and by taking good care of your body so that your immune system's in good shape. So ideally getting good sleep, not drinking, that kind of thing would help. But, like, practically the whole point of BlizzCon is to get no sleep and drink. Like, you're not, it's not working in your favor. Con cred is real. Never gotten sick at anime cons. I blame Putris. Professor Putricide's working up. But yeah, have a look at the schedule to figure out what you want to hit in a day, and then aside from that, don't be afraid to just kind of wander around and meet people and do things that look fun. People need to wear deodorant at the con. They do, though. Like, I feel like the stereotype of, like, BlizzCon being, like, a really smelly nerd haven is very dated. It's been perfectly clean when I went, unless we've regressed as a society, which I suppose is possible. Like, yes, use hygiene, but, like, people know that. Oh, you know, I don't remember if this happened on stream or not. I don't think it did. You know how I got, I finally took off my champion Blazebinder's hoof trinket because it was an unused trinket and I, like, couldn't remember to use it and it was just going terribly. And I had put on a champion fiber and a champion drum and I was happy because I finally had 2 passive trinkets. I did a Ruby Life Pools and I get a hero track Blazebinder's hoof and I'm like, well, frick. Hi, Tuna. Because it's not like an A tier trinket or like an A plus tier. It's not S tier, but it's a good enough trinket. And at Hero Track, it's better than what I had. It's undeniably better than what I had going on before. Ooh, that looks like it hurts. Not doing my single target very well, but that's okay. Alright, I did my first Curse Surge. 1 of 3. I got a cloth helmet. I got a venom-soaked satchel containing some marlin gold. And 50 rep. I'm not impressed so far. But I'll have to do at least 2 more for a weekly box that hopefully has at least like a couple thousand gold in it. What was I coming out here for? It was a treasure and I think I looted it. Go look for the rares. Oh, there is a rare up. Meow. Goblin Warrior picked up his axe again. Cheers. Nice. To battle. And my mop. You do surge because you must not, because you can. You do surges because you must, not because you can. Took me a second. I don't... Must I? Must I do surges? There must be something neat from them that drops from that bag or something, maybe? If I look at all the things for this zone, and heaven help us. We've got a Vault of Atolatech meta. Gives a mount. We've got a different Vault of Atolatech achievement. Gives a mount. We've got the Caustic Rideling. Baby Lulatech. That I guess can be caught, presumably, in the vaults. Or maybe it's got a specific coordinates on the map. And there is... title, probably. More rare mounts to farm. I'm happy. I like farming rare mounts. If I didn't like doing it, I wouldn't have done it so much in the first place. Okay, so there's something called corrosive coins. And you can buy cosmetics with them. We have a mount. We have decor. We have pets. We have the whole 9 yards. Okay. We have some more achievements, including treasures, which I'm working on right now. I got some more battle pets. Make sure I'm tracking those. Yeah. And that's as far as I want to read for right now. That's what we got. Should I do a world quest? It's gonna give rep. Reputation. I gotta practice my single target rotation. I'm terrible at it. Especially when I'm in an AoE spec, too. That was my least favorite part of being an arms warrior in a dungeon, was like whenever we're just doing single target on a boss. Oh man, it felt like I was trying to kill the mobs with erosion. Like I'm the rain trying to break down a rock wall. I'm just like, well, I'm gonna get there eventually. I'm gonna press these buttons. How was raid? It was fine. I don't know what I'm doing yet, which I find frustrating, but that's a me problem. Also for the altar thing. Taking me so long to get them out from Ralcalas that I do get corrosive coins. Spend a couple 100k at the altar first. It's so hard to learn about things without finding out about a bunch of other stuff you didn't want to know about yet. I'm trying to like manage new information so that I don't get overwhelmed, and it's so hard in this zone because it's just a lot. And I'm fried. I'm cooked. I'm just trying to not give up and bail on the whole thing. Yeah, everything kind of tied to each other. I'm gonna do this world quest. That's what I'm gonna do. Or am I gonna do keys? I could be down. Not touching fishing yet either. Hardest part's always the learning curve at the beginning. Yeah. My friends are so into keys right now, and it's really fun. It's really nice. People, like, on their days off, they just want to play. They just want to grind. I think it's, like, the best part of the season, because you need all the gear that you're getting. You're learning all the dungeons. You're getting, like, power upgrades really frequently. You're getting score really frequently. Who's got a lumpy gallstone for me? Let me see. Have fun. Enjoy. Favorite, least favorite dungeon? No, I don't think so. Is that normal to have? I don't know if I need one. Brain can't handle 12 what? Yeah, it is super overwhelming. Oh, hey, we unlocked a special assignment. Not to pressure you, but I rely on you to know what I should be doing. Yeah, in the past, that was an effective strategy. Nowadays, I wouldn't. I don't even know what's going on yet, let alone what I should be doing. I've been mainly doing a bunch of dungeons. Not raiding this season, but caved, reactivated my EU tune. My friends harassed me and wanted to play with them. I always have a dungeon I side-eye a bit. Whenever there's one that's like really like blatantly awful, or just like really difficult for my role, I'll usually get like a bit of an internal allergy to it. It's like I'll do it, but it makes me sneeze kind of thing. In The War Within healing, that was oh, the one with the water. Fry and die. You know what I mean? What's it called? Relic stuff done. Nice. Congratulations. Favorite dungeon is the one that's in my house. Why no bountifuls in Zolamon since patch? No bountifuls in Zolamon. Best guess as to why. Does it need a why? It's just random, right? Floodgate, yeah. Floodgate was a tough one for me in the War Within. Which dungeon should I start with? Haven't played since Cataclysm. Whichever one you can get into. Are you leveling up? Bountiful Delve rotation's been odd in Season 2. They're only in 2 zones. Did it used to be I feel like it used to be the case that there was one Bountiful in each zone in the War Within. Altar of Fang seems hard for healers, but I say that as DPS. Can't wait for a War Within remix. Howdy, howdy. I might change my stream title. PC update. Signed in for the first time in 4 months. No idea where to go, what to do. As someone who is similarly overwhelmed, the only advice I have is to follow the campaign quests. Anything that has like a flag-shaped icon is a good place to be. And then anything with a triangle-shaped icon is a really good thing to do first. Because the triangle-shaped icons, the pink triangles, those are going to unlock like features. Those are going to unlock actual things that you might want to be doing. And then the campaign is going to give you some starter gear and kind of unlock a bunch of other stuff around the zone. Those are good places to begin. Counter Curse Bounty. Veteran Bracers. Which, yeah, have better stats. Crit Haste, yeah, I might go upgrade those. Let's pop to... Let me do that, actually. Let me pop to, seeing as I have Veteran Bracers anyway for the moment. I wrote down my stat priority on a sticky note. It's not even sticky. It's just like a sticky note sized notepad on my desk. And I can see that Crit Haste is my top 2 stats. I got sick of forgetting and looking it up, so I was like, I'm putting it down on my notepad. Got a PC arriving next week. Nice, congratulations. That's expensive. I hope it's awesome. Follow your nose wherever it goes. Not sure if you answered. What dungeon you should start with when you haven't played since Cataclysm? It's kind of a wide question. You're probably leveling up if you haven't played since Cata. You don't have to do dungeons at all if you don't want. Random queue would be fine. I almost never sit down and pick a dungeon to do. It's usually what dungeons are available to me to do, kind of thing. Thinking of trying to tank low Mythic Plus, but I need to look up routes. I think you could wing it for 2 through 6. Some pugs may have some ideas about which way you should go, but we didn't really start to look up routes until 10s, I think. I wanted to go to the gear upgrader. And speaking of cheat sheets, I'm probably going to pull up my rotation guide in my second monitor so I can double check it. Also, maybe, is this where the upgrader is? How did I go too far? Stream title. Computer's having a second. So I wanted to take these Crit Haste ones, and it should be a free upgrade because I've already spent the Veteran Crest on my other ones. So it's just 100 gold. There we go. I'm not keeping any alternate gear sets yet. As far as I can tell, it doesn't seem like my prio changes, my stat prio changes dungeons to raid, which is kind of nice. Can vendor all these blues. Alright, I guess I'm not figuring out vaults today. Tanks can turn on a suggested route that highlights trash mob pulls. That's right, they can, can't they? Am I happy with my stuff? I might get some more flasks. Also, I lost my YouTube chat. Turn this one off. What happened to using class codex? I haven't sorted it out since patch. I heard that it wasn't working as well, but I haven't tried it. That's where I'm at. I've just been keeping the Wowhead guide bookmarked. Give me like 10 of these. And then I still have some potions, and I still have weapon oil, so that's fine. Not updating for 12.1? Yeah, I've heard a few different things about it. Nothing talked me into turning it back on, though. New potion's so good. It's now an Icy Veins desktop app exclusive. Oh, it's only available in the Icy Veins app. Oh. Well, then I guess I'm not using it. I am simple when it comes to add-ons. I will get anything through CurseForge and try it out, and then take or leave it depending on how it's going, but that's it. I'm not getting any third party. I'm not doing any more managers. I'm not going to update anything independent. I'm not going to be doing Elv or Ellesmere or anything. Okay, let me review my plan for just a second. Multi-target in Slayer. Sweeping strikes, apply rend, and then we do Avatar Smash. Cleave if it has the stacks, Bladestorm. It's very different from single target where you want to execute before Bladestorm. And then you have execute and overpower, kind of depending on procs and charges. Your cleave now applies heroic strike, so whenever you get heroic strike procking, you can cleave. I think is where they're going with that. Mortal Strike being at the bottom of the multi-target rotation really threw me. I was definitely Mortal Striking way too much. Keep that handy. Eh. See if I can remember. Jan's gonna enchant. I think we're doing Murder Row. Which is good, because I'm not far from there. Look forward to you teaching me how to warrior. It's gonna be a mess. Here, I'll leave my meters and we'll do current segment. I never really know the difference between damage done and DPS. Like, I know it's per second versus done, but like, I don't know which one I'm supposed to be looking at. I just do DPS because it sounds iconic. It's been a long time since I've had to worry about meters. As a healer, I didn't care. Not my problem. Get this one. Re-up that. Lots of time on that. Use my Murder Row teleport while I was in Silvermoon earlier. Nice. Murder Row is my worst score. This could be a huge score if we do well at this. I don't know the fights very well, and I might have to... Here, let me look at them real quick, because normally I just get my friends to tell me what to do, and then I hopefully learn it, but... Okay, so we have Nibbles and Kistia, that's right. So you're hitting Nibbles. You're getting out of the frontal cone. Kicking mirror images. This one you get like behind the bombs, and then you put your green ring on the green crates but not the red crates, I think. This one we kill an axe. And then I know about this one. We kill ads and we jump over the wave. If you go tank, it could also be a not you problem. Not all the peer pressure in the world could make me tank this season. You look at the guides, just YOLO. It's just because I'm not in voice with my friends. So because I'm streaming, I'm not in voice, and I want to keep getting invited to these things. So I don't want to be the one person who's messing up mechanics, and they can't even yell at me to tell me to do it right because I'm not in voice, kind of thing. Ring around the green barrel, storm bolt works in the ads for the first boss. Okay. Play-Doh door and prey sets are cool, though. Hate this one, it's long. I need like a cool, maybe a fell cycle. I need a cool ground mount for this. Actually, maybe my, let me see if my fitter thing, if I put my fell cycle as the ground mount, and then I'm using the fitter mount macro, yeah, okay, that'll work. Beautiful. Because, like, come on, look at how cool I look. Tell Flabby to yell the mechanics across the house. Kill the ad! Sweeping strikes. Cleave. Avatar smash. Bladestorm. And then I'm cleaving when... The other problem I had with my rotation, actually, is for a while I was using the assisted highlight that kind of gives things like a little bit of a blue glow when you're like supposed to press them, but I wasn't really listening to it much anymore because I was learning my rotation, but I still had it on. And it turns out it was suppressing my actual proc light-ups, or at the very least diminishing them. So, of course I was confused about when I had procs because they weren't lighting up on my bar. And I was like, you expect me to pick this out of my buff bar? That's crazy work. But you needed to... Turning off the assisted highlight lets my actual, like, my rend will light up when I have the 3 stacks of the thing. My execute lights up for sudden death. It actually, like, glows now properly. If I was actively doing myself a big disservice by having that on. It's much easier to play without it. I think they didn't want competing lights. But, like... I don't know. Wild. I'm gonna untrack these. I'm gonna use my flask. So I've got flask, food, weapon oil. I've got my buff. I think I'm ready. I'm in my dungeon spec. Good, I never got out of it. I'm gonna get smoked on damage because Flabby's in the group, but that's something you just have to get used to as a DPS. You're never gonna beat Flabby. It's Flabby. Alright, if I'm ignoring chat, it's because I'm trying my best. Good luck, everybody. Something I'm learning is don't hit things until the tank is ready for you to hit things. Oh, I forgot to hit my trinket. That number from Flabby is 1000k, by the way. Is that a million? I think that's a million. You see what I mean? Oh no, I just hit rally! I got so excited that I hit rally. Vinda, thank you very much for the 6-month resub. Happy half a year. Thank you for all the streams and new guides. Sent them to my guild for raid night. Everyone loved them. Aw, thank you so much. I have so much learning to do. I'm still staring at my bars a lot. Trying to make sure I'm doing things as needed. But the good news about doing all these keys is it's lots of time for practice. My new cooldown policy is to send them. I am no longer stressed about stacking my cooldowns. I press them when they're up. I think about it no further. Zug zug. I do proclaim Unga Bunga. Meow. Meow. Ow. Hi, kitty. Now's not a really great time for you to come on my lap, though. this one, this one, this one. And then maybe we can get a... Oh, I wonder if I could have gotten... Oh, it's okay. And if you miss a button that you're meant to press, just press it next. It's fine. He does full Lyra level damage. Oh, I didn't use any potions ever. I should just start using those as a... Oh, sudden death procs. Spend them. Spend them. Spend them. There we go. It may look easy, and it is, but I am here to tell you that it is entirely possible to do it all wrong. But yeah, I used to Bladestorm like every 2 minutes because I wasn't reducing it at all, because I don't think I was spending my sudden death proc properly. And I certainly was not using my my cleave to apply the heroic strike buff. That wasn't going very well. So 2 of these, 1 of these, 1 of these. You're cooking, you're cooking. There's a massive foam. Spin! Also, use your trinket once in a while. Why don't you? Well, I'm talking to myself. I don't know what's in this room. I hope nobody's behind me. It's way more fun than single target, though. I feel like when I'm in single target, I'm just kind of waiting for it to be over so I can go back to cleaving something. Crinkle's name is above Flabby, just for the 1 pull. I gotta remember what the bosses do. We'll try and figure it out. I'll pay attention. It'll be fine. Did 11 need a murder row 10? So I'm gonna be on Nibbles. I'm gonna watch out for a frontal cone. I got my cooldowns lined up. That's nice. Or at least some of them. Oh, I don't think I applied Rend. We'll do it now. There's a frontal cone. And it's okay to have kind of sucky damage as long as you're doing mechanics. I heard a ping, I didn't see it though. What's better is if you can do mechanics and have good damage, but you know, that's like a Tomorrow Me problem. There's a frontal cone. So I have Stormbolt and I can use that on the ads. And then let's just use whatever cooldowns happen to be available to us. She has Rend on her, that's a good start. Maybe use like a little potion or a little defensive single target. Grumble, grumble. And we're back on nibbles. I don't even think I'm cleaving her. I think it's really single target. Well, I think I get it anyway. That's good. Look at my buttons like, I don't know which ones of these are gonna help me right now. Use a little rallying cry. Woo! We stay on it, right? We must. We must. It's only 40% damage reduction. Ooh. Uh-oh. Okay. No, it's a holy priest. Or no, it's not. No, that is confusing. You're right. It's a shadow priest. Sometimes he plays holy. I don't know why my meter's confused. It's default meter. That's native Blizzard, baby. It got me too. I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm coming. I just went the wrong way. Don't mind me. I'm coming. I'm clocked. Oh, entertaining the stage. I was born for this. Woo! I don't think I've seen this job before. They never asked me to do this. Should I be offended by that? Hi-hat. Imagine someone who starts to give you a bad review and you just throw a rock at their head and they're like, you know what? You're right. Never mind. Journalism in 2026. Oh, 5-star review. That's right. Okay. Where are we going? I don't want to be on top of any of that. I don't trust it. Oh, we're doing a boss right now. Okay. Okay, so I bring my ring onto a green barrel like this one. Alright. And we're back to single target, my favorite. I should complain less. I don't think it's making me a nicer person. Oh, nope, 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 nope. That kind of sums up my warrior movement. I'll jump somewhere and I'll be like, that was not good, and then I'll leap somewhere, or like I'll charge somewhere else. It's kind of my thing. Oh, me again? Don't mind if I do. What happens if there's only one? Do we just do this? Can we double blow it up? Other side, other side. Okay. Scary. Thanks for getting my bowl. Alright, well that hurts. Hey, it's not me for once. Nice big hitbox. Can I have this one? Yeah. Murder in a row. Get it? It's too much time to think. Are they gonna be okay? I'm gonna... Well, okay, fine, I'll use my trinket. Kill him! All cooldowns. Easy, right? Sometimes they jump in bad spots. Oh my god, both the kitties are in the same bed and they're so cute! You're just gonna have to take my word for it. Just imagine two kittens in a bed. You're welcome. Stunning content coming. Evening, Hazel and chat. Evening, Bella. How you doing today? Happy Saturday. Okay. Remember how to do AoE. I need 3 or more targets for my thingy to work. Sometimes in a big pack like this, I'll just use Die by the Sword before I even start spinning, just in case. If it looks like I'm not paying attention to anything but my buttons, it's because it's true. You just have to hope you're not standing in anything. You can tell when no one wants to use any cooldowns anymore because they're saving them for next pack. Oh, I can't kick that. I know I can't kick that. I'll save them for next pack too. Yeah, just focus on your own buttons. Everything else is an everyone else problem. Is this good? And we spin. And watch your feet. I think for a 10 we are cooking. Hoo, that does hurt. Oh, maybe shouldn't be in that. We just feel like we're cooking. I could still clean this up a bit. It's just weird being on the DPS side of it. It's kind of nice. Dungeon DPS seems like so much more fun than raid DPS, though. I gotta figure out how to have fun in raid. Because in dungeons you get to cleave. And I guess the cleave rotation just feels more fun. Alright, so there's a frontal. Gotta learn this fight. I'm just using sweeping strikes in case there's ads. I know there's an axe coming. And I'm gonna hit that. Oh, Moonchild23, thank you very much for the brand new Prime sub. Appreciate it. Thanks for picking me for your Twitch Prime. Can I have the spot? Yeah. My first couple days as melee, whenever I got an AoE like that, I just got like out into range to like get it away from everybody. And I've since learned that it's okay to stay in melee and people will adjust and you can adjust and there's room for everybody. But I tend to be in this group's fun because we've got Ajiana Shadow Priest, but we're almost always running 3 melee and the only ranged is the healer. And sometimes it gets crowded up there. Also, if I box out Flabby, maybe I can catch him. Just straight, undiluted sabotage. Is it just me, or is this floor, like, really in need of my transmog right now? Also, my computer fans, I can hear them going. They are not happy with these effects. Alright, I'm using DPS potions. They're coming up. We're executing. Okay, he's dead. Never forgive Blizz for nerfing acrobatic strike range. Thank you for the raid guide you made. Explained everything beautifully. Oh, thank you. I'm really glad it helped. I want to kick you. What else we got? Ah! Don't mind me. Alright, call this good. Alright, so this guy sucks, is what I'm getting from that. That hurt. Oh, awful, awful. Hate that. Alright. I'm gonna turn into one of those melee players that's like, everything's anti-melee. Ranged get everything. Wah. It's me. It's an impression of me. Oh, sweeping strikes. I forgot about it for a minute. Uh-oh. Not what you want. Spin! Spin! Spin for your life. Why not? There's 2 of them up, it's close enough. Melee of the world appreciate your empathy now that you're one of us. Yeah. Ooh. Alright, so what's going on here? What are we saying? Which one do we want to hit? Probably not that one, but... Oh, this one. This one's tall. That's what you do, right? You cleave off the tall mob. It's a good rule of thumb. Oh. Whenever I'm wondering why my heroic strike's not going off, it's because there's not enough mobs for my cleave to apply it anymore. Sad. I finally had my first moment where I Bladestormed too early and pulled aggro and dies the other night. Yester Eve happened to me for the first time, and I was dead, but I was also like, oh my god, it's my first time! Flabby does this all the time. Not all the time, he's pretty good, but sometimes he just does so much damage that he's just gonna pull aggro, it's just gonna happen. And Flabby's good at, like, picking the target that the tank's on. Like, he's aware of that kind of thing. I am barely aware of my own fingers. I don't even know where my feet are right now. But, yeah, that's my first year on Earth. That kind of thing will come. You can't rush it. Is this the mount that I got out of that treasure? I feel like it is. I don't know what Flabby just did to those mobs, but it lit them up. I think we're working on percentage. So proud of you. Wipes a tear. Morning, Hazel. Morning, Timmy. How you doing today? Hi, Hazel. Hi, Abyss. Happy Saturday. Hope you're having a good day. So we mostly just ignore the big guy. We kill the little lads when we spawn. We jump through the portal to get through the wave thing. That's basically it. I'm pretty sure. 1, 2, 3. So many buttons to press right off the jump. It's like a launch sequence. So she jumps away. We kill the ads first before we go. We watch for the portal. Is she doing it? There she goes. I feel like I heard Flabby say he used his kick, so I'm gonna kick next. I'm gonna hold Bladestorm for the next wave of little lads. It's probably a mistake, but I'm gonna do it. So there's at least a big ad. And they're dead. It's 2 orbs. 1 Mississippi. 2 Mississippi. I'm assuming at this point we want to stay on her and just cleave for fun. Woo! Keystone Hero, Keystone Hero. How much score? 157, up to 2,500. Sensational. I got an Insidious Venom Stone. Didn't I do that yesterday? Oh no, it's 2,500 rating. Ah, look at that. That was the smoothest. Ooh, okay. That was the smoothest, whatchamacallit. Crit Mastery. Not the worst thing that could have happened. Ugh. 10 that I've done so far. I feel like all my other 10s have been funkier than that. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna put that on. There we go. I'm not even gonna sim it. I'm gonna be bad. I kept getting hero weapons and simming them, and they were not an upgrade because I have a Bis stat champion weapon, and I kept getting hero 2-handers that had my worst stats on them, and I simmed it and it wouldn't let me wear them. And I couldn't even give them away because like the first one was hero 1 of 6, and the next one was like hero 2 of 6 or 3 of 6, so I couldn't even give them to anybody in the group that needed them. It was sad. I stuck them in my bank, I think. Time to craft? I do. If you're talking to me. No, I need to craft, but I don't know. It's a whole thing. Plus I gotta find someone to do it, and it's gonna take me like 45 minutes to wrangle the brain cells for that. Oh yeah, we can look at the overall. For Murder Row 10. Oh yeah, that is the overall. 159k. Nice. You just can't worry about the blue bar. You can't let the blue bar make you feel small, because that's a losing game. That's always a losing game. Waiting to see what they want to do next. 10:30. Maybe I should take a second while they're figuring it out. Okay. Okay, I'm not sure where we're going yet, but I want to take a picture of Tuna for the Instagram story, because you have to see how cute he is. Hang on. There we go. Straight lounging. I have enchanted stuff, yeah. Unfortunately. Here, I'll do Moose too, because he's in here. He's a boo bear. Nickelodeon. Nickelodeon, thank you very much for the brand new Prime sub. Very much appreciated. Thanks for picking me with your Prime. Where are we going? Are we going to temple? I guess I can just look and see if people are in temple. That would be a good clue. That was the key that it turned into, but I didn't know if that's where they wanted to go next. Love your raid guides. Good video explanation, straightforward. Keep it up. Thank you, Moosey. Oh, they're gonna summon me and everything. Look at that. VIP treatment, deluxe edition. And you see, I have not that it matters, but I have gummy bear earrings today. I have this one's pink and then this one's blue because they're not imaginary gummy bears. They're real earrings, but you can't eat them. Oh, we're doing Den. This is not temple. This is Den. This is Den and Alarak. This one's long, and I'm not gonna complain. I really like every boss better than the icy one. Oh my gosh. Starting to feel like I'm too late to start working my key up. I'm walking around with a +2. I haven't done my key up. 2.5, 3K already. People are going pretty hard. Not everybody though. I don't think it's ever too late to start. Alright, so we're getting a feast. I have lots of time on my oil. I have some time on my flask. I'll reflask. I've started popping the good ones. That's how you know I'm messed up. I'm still using cheap potions because girls got a budget. At least I'm using potions. Alright. I'm gonna use a different transmog. So we use that transmog for that one. I like this one, but I used it all last night. I'm gonna do one as Captain Crinkle. Let's get some Captain Crinkle action going. The ice skating, watch out for the weather. Oh, it drives me nuts. And every time I'm there, I'm like, there's some dev out there that's so proud of the physics and, oh, you're in an icy storm, and I just want to hit things with my stick. And it's just so obnoxious. If I wanted to play Ice Climbers, I would have fired up Mario Party or something. Holy moly. But it's just because I get snarky when I'm annoyed. Ugh, it's fine. It's a fine mechanic. No one's signing up for a 3. Yeah. This is fine. I feel like I'm going to replace a lot of things next week. Yeah. I have enchants on. Helmet. Shoulders. Yeah, I've got gold enchants too, actually. I balled out. I haven't upgraded everything, but I did send some champion crests. I had some pieces that were champion and my bis stats, and I spent some crests to upgrade those because I figured I was going to use hero or even myth crests. I haven't really spent my hero or myth crests. Myth mist crest. There's a tongue twister. Haven't spent those yet because I'm going to use some for crafting. In a theory. Hey, Mikey. Although, usually it's because it's Mikey. I'm usually the person that's not putting it in. What are you doing playing WoW? Season 15 of D2 just started. I do have a long and storied history of enjoying seasons 1 through 14. You got me. This season just started. It's pretty fun, too. Alright. Well, that all hurts. Oh, don't stand on that. That's not going to make it hurt any less. Man, you use all your cooldowns and you're on a big AoE pack and you're like, how much damage is it? 200k, 300k? And you look and it's like 1. Oh no, that's my overall from the last dungeon. I'm just going to imagine I did 1,000,000. Wow. That's nice. Yeah. the bears definitely suck. These effigies, you can AoE them. And you should. Here we go. Nice thing about arms warrior cooldowns is they're back up all the time. You're never like, oh man, it's gonna be 3 minutes before I can do the thing again. Like, there's always something coming up. Million bagillion, I can verify. Oh no, don't do the thing. He's doing the thing. Boo. Someone needed a bishop. I don't even know who I'm targeting. This guy. Ideally someone I could kick, but let's not get carried away, shall we? Oh, terrible, terrible, terrible. Okay. Tuna, are you eating your bed? Or just trying to rip it apart scene by scene? I think he's a fashion designer. Tuna's not going to sleep in an off-the-rack cat bed. Couldn't be him. No, no, no. Oh, he's fishing. I haven't picked up any of the food. I didn't even hit the other two with my cleave. I don't even have rend on him. Kick to heal. My current strat for tab targeting to kick things is tab target and hope for the best. It's kind of like roulette. Sometimes I make it in time. It's happened. Oh, right, single target. I have a hard time remembering to transition out of my AoE rotation into my single target rotation when there's just one guy left in the pack like this. Because your priorities are different. You mortal strike more. I should pick one of these things up. Gather them apples. Damage, DPS rather than damage done. I do as well. Doesn't look like this add-on wants to pull my grand mount in this dungeon, so I'm just going to go back to our regular mount keybind. Why would you ever mortal strike less? Striking them mortally is the whole point! Right? Are we fishing? We're fishing. Efficiently. Forgot to get more water before my key. Oh no. Oh, I ran a key with a guildie and she had brought food instead of water and was eating it, and her mana wasn't going up. very sad because it used to do both. I felt the pain. It's like, what do you mean? What do you mean I'm just eating bread? Let's see if I know this boss. In theory, I do. In practice, we're gonna find out. I know he runs around a lot. Oh, and we're gonna go soak stuff. And we're gonna get out of this frontal. There's mushrooms to pick up. I'm gonna go this way. Wow, there's no mushrooms over here. Okay. Music's pretty cool. Come back! I'm not done spinning. Achoo! Bless you. I have a policy right now, which is when in doubt about your rotation, just hit the first button that comes to mind, because you really don't want to lose Global's thinking. And on one hand, it seems like a good idea. On the other hand, I don't really want to get, like, bad habits, you know? Alright, I was getting that one. Right through the bone spikes. That's enough for me. That's a health pot. Maybe stand in the Spirit Link Totem. Mushrooms again. I'm gonna get these and... Oh, there we go, that is a spell. Okay, I'll just sit with one then. The good news is I don't think anyone in dungeons does, like, amazing single target damage, because coming into a dungeon, you're gonna be in your AoE spec because it's a dungeon. I think that's why we fight these bosses so long. Everyone's taking a nap in here. It's so flattering when all the pets want to be in the same room. You know, they could have been anywhere in the house, and sometimes they are. I heard the words hero pull after this. Sub-Rogue does great single target damage? If it really is a hero pull after this, then I want to hold my avatar. And my Colossus Smash. What if I just got baited by my eavesdropping, though? Man, I wanted to ride the Fell Cycle. I should have left it on my bar. Alright, let's see. Let's see what he's getting. See what we're getting into. See if everything's gonna be okay. Is this what we're saying? Yeah. Flabby's gonna do something crazy. Oh my god, they're dead. They're all dead! That was crazy. Oh, the tank almost died. Oh no, it's my favorite part of the dungeon. Look at this winter, wow. Isn't this immersive? Don't you just feel like you're freezing? Positive thoughts, Hazel. Positive thoughts. I don't remember to use my trinket. Look at that. Sometimes when I get an AoE like this, I have an uncontrollable urge to just like wipe it over everyone in melee like I'm playing Pressure Wash Simulator. I don't know if that's normal or if I'm just a bit of a like just an intrusive thought. If I have some like anger I'm working through. World first den of Nalarak? World first den of Nalarak. Definitely never been done before. I don't even think it's my first den of Nalarak. These days I'm gonna make it down to the vaults of Atolotech. I'm gonna find out what they're doing down there. I just don't know. Ignorance bliss, apparently. I do think that my experience is gonna be somewhat helped by the fact that by the time I get down there, I'm going to have all this gear from Keys. Because I'm doing all the Mythic Plus first, I'm going to be trying it out for the first time in, like, hero gear, which I think might smooth over any immediate rough spots. But I don't know. I don't know what the pain points are. I don't know if they're, like, mobs doing damage to you, if it's just annoying mechanics, so we'll find out. Well, they aren't hoarding golden gems in them there vaults. This boss fight. It's just the movement thing. Like, I just hate slipping on ice. I hate it in real life. I don't like it in game. It's not good, it's dangerous, what it is. I also don't remember if there's ads or not. We'll find out. There is, aren't there? Like a little ice guy. I'm gonna save my potion for another pack. I don't know if it was important for me to go over there and kick him, but I did. I kind of thought he would come back with me and we could cleave them all nicely together. I sort of thought that's what was going on. So those are single player soaks. And then there's like a little snow pile that really just looks like your graphics card's melting. It doesn't really look like a thing you should stand in. It's just a big patch of white. It's just like, let's see how bright we can turn up 1% of your monitor. I used to think being in the eye of the storm was enough. It is not. Way too much time to think in single target. Oh, you're on it. Okay. Ooh. I stood in something. Also, there's a soak that's in the storm? Question mark? I really did something wrong, didn't I? No, I'm up. No, I'm down. Well, I'm up. I wonder if I just went in the outside. You go, you go, you go. Oh, you're a healer. I thought that was Flabby for a moment. That's our friend Jans. Alright, so there's the snow. I don't know if I'm supposed to be there yet. I think he's gonna die anyway. It's fine. I must have gotten in the storm. I'm meditating. And I'm not gonna meditate again and go back down after, because I've been there. I just want to chill and bears up some sticks in my own time. Easier if you join a raid group and roam around. Oh, yeah. Faults now feel like I was the only one there. Wanted a couple of crests, cleared part of a strike by myself. No one else showed, and finally left to do a delve. Oh. Yeah, if it all kind of requires people actively in the area, that seems like a bit of a dead end. Like, people will do it in groups, but those are going to die out pretty fast. So now in this area, it's important to be sniping magma totems. But Flabby's here, so he's got him. He's very fast at that kind of thing. Love the healer name. Listen, when you want to get invited to keys, you kind of remind people what the assets are. Not hitting that. Oh, okay. Love a blade storm. There we go. I got one! Got the first one anyway. The second one I think went a bit wacky. So my shaman's name is Chain Lightning. Meta-slaving much? Yeah, I guess so. Why are you jealous? I was gonna play Fury, but then I heard that I was wrong to do that, and I was like, you know what? Yeah, okay, alright. If I'm being DPS for one patch, I may as well pick the spec that's doing better. I'm waiting for it to get nerfed. Well, no I'm not, but I feel like it's probably coming. Okay, lots of magma totems, lots of magma totems. Click on one of them, there we go. Ooh, that's a lot of stuff in the ground. Limit on how many deaths? Sort of. Dying will take time off of the timer. On a 10, we've lost 20 seconds so far out of 4 deaths. So I guess 5 seconds per death? Or, oh, we're on an 11. I just noticed that now. So if you're dying too much and if you're wiping, it's gonna accelerate the rate at which you're burning down the timer, and then if you don't time the key, your rewards aren't as good and you're not going to push it up to a higher level. Should I bother getting 2-piece before trying for Fabled Dev? I'm not sure what Fabled Dev is. Getting 2-piece is a good idea, though. I have 0 pieces. I'm very sad about it. Hazel, I just got Princess Bloodshed. Oh, congratulations. This is a mini-boss. This is not the real boss. I need to remember that. Oh, delves? Nah, you can do delves. You can do delves just fine. I'm going. We're gonna be fighting her forever if I don't use anything. Maybe I shouldn't drop those in melee. Maybe there's somewhere better I could be taking those and dropping them. Ground effects really make my PC fan spin up. Whenever we get a lot of ground effects out, those really make it cook. Alright, it's nail rack time. Those webs will summon the Rubians. Don't stand in them. Oh, we're waiting for RP. I'm like, are we nervous? What do we do? So these we kind of get in a... Oh, I'm supposed to run this farther out. I'm so sorry. Next time. Let me get in this thing. That's right. It's all coming screaming back to me now. And then I don't get in that. That's for the tanks. I'm gonna get this out a bit. There we go. Better. Maybe. Just confusing it with a thing that I want to stack up so that we can cleave. Get out of that thing. And we want to protect her from the stuff. So we just want to stand in between it and her. Which makes sense as to why you'd want a bit of distance so you can kind of see where they're coming from and get in the middle there. No cleave, sad day. My dog's snoring. I love him. He's so cute. He's just such a good guy. Sometimes he's just gonna come check on you and he's gonna be like, hey, what you doing? I'm doing it. More or less. Hey, Keystone Hero. Oh, so I'm getting teleports. That's nice. Especially for something like Den and Alarak. I always feel like I'm flying there forever. Look at that. Dog keeps coming into my room and booping my feet with his nose. Aww. Beat asterisk, double question mark. It was immensely frustrating. So I have Bubbles Jr. and Blinding Veil, and now I have all sorts of questions. Myth crests. I am capped on myth crests. I'm capped on all the crests. It just gave me 14 Voidlight Marl. Alright, I think we're doing like a 10-minute break. Item level 300. 300 on the dot. Still don't really know what Grifta wants from me. Everything. Okay, let's take a few minutes and find. I don't know what I want to find. Where am I going? Back to the Coiled Isle. 25, 58. Oh, I have all 10s now, but not all of them are timed. I think one of them is a failed timer and wouldn't have a portal. I bet I have lots more dungeon portals now, though. I also wanted Bubbles to be a War Within Might Amount. I was hoping for that. Let me disenchant my old cloak. If I was going to get stuff crafted, now would have been a good moment. Let's go do... Oh, can I just get that one? Is that one just free? Let me go look. No, I want my, No, Fitter's having issues for me. It just breaks. I have it updated and everything, and it just sometimes decides that it doesn't wanna. And I want my Blight Breath for my Flying Mount, and I want my Incognito, which I'm typing backwards. Incognito. There we go. On my bar, so we can have it for dungeons and stuff. I don't know how many keys I've done this week, but the answer's a few. Oh yeah, my Ultra Fangs is over time. And so is my Void Scar. Everything else, it looks like it's timed. I feel the coil slithering. How is healing that? How's healing me? What's that like? You can be honest. Butter. Melting butter. Butter in a hot pan. What's this thing? Also, if we're taking 5 or 10 minutes, maybe I should like... Oh, hey. Oh, it's a toy. Call upon the spirit of Jaktu to haunt a player's corpse. Love a bad manners toy. Always fun. Easy peasy. Hard dungeons are when we can't stack. Yeah. Should we try a fiddly key? It looks, or a fiddly treasure? I'll do crumbling urn. And then we'll maybe try a fiddly treasure. Should I like stretch? Oh, hang on. Hang on. Tuna's doing something cute. Pidby, thank you very much for the 28-month resub. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. Story. New one. Add to the story. Tiki's being so cute, but he's like, there's not enough light, so he just looks like a black void on the bed that he's in. Anyway, new cat pics on the Instagram story. That's so cool. I want it. You can get it. You can get it easy. 2K. 2K comes no problem. I'm going to loot this. I already took a break earlier. I could just like, here look, it's a standing desk. And then this way we can do hammies. Oh, stretch. Don't mind me. Oh, man, what is it? Saturday? Saturday. Watch me make my 314 chest, have one drop, right? Or get tier in that slot. Soul crumbling urn. Oh, it's right in front of him. I should check the overall for that last dungeon. I forgot to do that. Den and Alarak overall. 149k. Could be worse. Could be worse. Probably could be better. I don't have any embellishes. I don't have any tier. My trinkets are kind of mid. Ooh, Talutech 80. And what else would I like? Just more practice, I think. Especially in single target. Wait until Tuesday before crafting anything. If you play that game long enough, you can avoid crafting altogether. That's what I'm walking around with 4 sparks in my bag right now. Hi, I was watching one of your videos last night. Night. At least I got my sparks. Okay. I don't think I have time to do this. I'm looking for one that I can do quickly. Return a forgotten trinket to a lost spirit. That I can probably do. Scared of Midlix, though. You're a little spooky. Sometimes you're gonna die. Me? 299. What's up, Hazel? Hi, Kaivo. How you doing? Happy Saturday. Alright, so I'm supposed to take... Oh, that's just a canopic jar. I'm supposed to take... Return a forgotten trinket to a lost spirit. Where is the lost spirit? / tar lost spirit. Put a little marker on him. Also, if anybody needs my spot for the dungeon group, I'm happy to rotate out. Okay, so there's the lost spirit, and then it looks like... So if I click on that, that's going to mark this is where the thing spawns. Forgotten trinket. Somewhere around here. Maybe up on the thing. Yeah, I'm on it. I'm on it. Handiness is nice like that. It'll tell you exactly where all the bits are. There it is. Just around the corner. That is the 2K mount. It's called Breath of Blight. Get on a few if you need to take. Oh, I've got a group. Thank you though. I've been running keys with my guildies. Drink it. I guess I shouldn't be surprised that it's an actual trinket. I like how much decor we get from treasures in the zone. I think that's super fun. Just like the idea of finding an ancient urn and then being like, I'm gonna stick this in my house. This one would look great in my living room. So I decided that was gonna take too long. This one might not. Open a bubbling clam to loot a luminescent pearl. Talk to her and place the pearl in the air on the ground. She will take it, drop the dropped key, pick up the key, open the treasure. I'll go try it. May or may not run out of time. Definitely not haunted. Yeah, for sure not haunted. How come you don't use a bag add-on? I just don't feel a need to. I like the default bags. I like having separate bags. I don't like having a combined mega bag. And I've always found the default sorting and search to be sufficient for me. I do use a bag add-on if I'm playing Classic, though. I can't handle Classic bags. Okay, so the clams are in the sea, and that's, I think, step 1. We're looking for a pearl. Let me grab my random favorite mount button. That should give me underwater mounts while I'm underwater. BRB, need a snack or something. I'm trying to eat healthier. And it's occurring to me that one step of that is that sometimes I'm gonna have to actually spend some money on groceries and not just eat like dried pasta and tinned sauce. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but like it's not like a rounded diet, you know what I mean? You might have to occasionally purchase a fruit or a vegetable, even if they're frozen. Idol of Blue Water took me about 3 minutes from a pirate chest. I'm not sure if I have that one yet. Did I get a... I'm looking for a bubble... I'm looking for... Oh, I have the pearl. I think that's the one that I want. Yeah. Necreta? Place the pearl in the air on the ground. Okay. Made a Brazilian chocolate so healthy? Not a possibility right now. Yeah, I'm just trying to eat like some more fruits and vegetables, more whole grains, more stuff with fiber, and some protein with most meals is kind of where I'm at right now. It's good. You feel better when you do it. You just have to accept that you're going to have to spend some money on food. Alright. Where is Necreta? Oh, she's a pearl. Oh, she's a crab. Okay, so there's an arrow on the ground. Do they mean... Oh, they mean an arrow. Oh, okay. She wants pearls. So I place it here. Is this going to be a use the bowl or is it going to be a place the pearl situation? Hang on. Was it the wrong kind of thing? Loot a luminescent pearl. I have a luminescent pearl. Go to Necreta, place the pearl on the arrow on the ground. How do I place the pearl? It's soulbound. This is an arrow, is it not? Maybe there's another arrow? I feel like she wants it in the bowl. I can't click on anything. Maybe I'm misunderstanding the arrow. Oh, this arrow! Oh. I thought it was being all cute because it looked like she wanted you to put it in the little dish, did it not? Alright, she's gonna drop something. She's gonna drop a key. And then we can open up her chest. There we go. Ah, yes, the arrow. I thought she was being all cute. Like, if I was a crab and I was trying to make an arrow, this is probably what it would look like, right? So I got a Pearl of Jubilation. It's a toy. Let's see what it does. That's why I don't have Pringles in the house. I am a whole tube and one sitting type of guy or none. Stare into the twinkling pearl? Question mark. Oh, I'm a crab. Joyous celebration. Oh, I'm a happy crab. I am bugging out. Holy moly. Is this a meme? The other guy in the toy was doing this too. This kind of seems like some triple deep fried TikTok thing. I don't know what it... Is this just what we're doing now? Looks like the crab rave meme. I'm gonna Google it. Am I officially too old for culture? Crab Rangoon? Crab Rangoon. Crab rave monster. It's 8 years old. Not a new meme. Yeah. That's funny. After over a week of eating pub food, and I won't tell you how many beers, happy to be back on my healthy food routine. Nice, nice. Okay, so I'm gonna leave the privateer cache alone for now. This one we could maybe do. It's like a talk to 3 people situation. I like hunting for treasures. It's nice when you're not in like a hurry. Okay, so we've got it marked. Do we need to do it in an order? Doesn't say that we do, but I'll do it anyways. We'll do red and then green and then blue, but we have to talk to the treasure first. Recently got a treadmill walking pad hybrid. Been walking like anywhere between 5.6 to 6 miles a day. Wow, that's pretty nice. Oh, a rare, a rare. I need my mount chance. Wait for me. Aha. Focusing more on protein, less carbs, but it's hard because I am carb. Yeah, I gotta have some, like, starchy carbs with a meal. Otherwise, my body's not gonna know that I ate anything. And I'm just gonna feel strange and uncomfortable. But it doesn't have to be the whole thing. I can have some and not the entire bowl of pasta. It is possible. Tracy, thank you for the 38-month resub. This is random, but I found myself procrastinating taking items to a thrift store because I didn't know what the drop-off process involved, and I literally found myself thinking, I think Hazel would empathize with this fear of unknown processes. 1000%. Yep, I've done that too. And then when I finally go to the thrift store, I'm like, hi, I have like a lot because it took me a while to get here. Okay, so I'm interacting with the grave. And then I'm going to go to red, green, blue. That I did was crazy easy. Yeah. The thing I have to get over is just finding out what I need to do and what's expected of me. And if there's ever anyone that's available to help, just making sure... Oh, I don't want to be in a free-for-all PvP area. making sure that they know that I don't know what's going on. So just clarifying that it's my first time. Can you please tell me exactly what to do? And people are generally happy to do that, as opposed to getting stuck in the endless cycle of someone thinking I'm an idiot and me looking like an idiot because I don't know what's going on because I've never ridden the bus before, you know? And once I know. It's just there's a lot of things that you can do for the first time. Green. They're there. Learned if you eat cold leftover pasta, healthier? Yeah, but at what cost? You know what I mean? Google any outcome of any new situation I could get myself in every time. But then think of all the things that you're already good at that you know how to do. You're just adding stuff to your arsenal. As long as you're doing new things, you're on it. Okay, so and then I think we go back. Is Midnight the best expansion than Wrath? It's entirely subjective, depends on who you ask. Don't ask me though, I don't know. Whole grain, whole wheat pasta, more fiber? Yeah. I've been making myself eat more whole wheat bread. I like sourdough and like white breads a lot, but they're not doing me any favors. If it's a bit too firm, just add a minute or two, really helps. Yeah. I think I've been online long enough for my take to be that I am so sick of the incessant ranking of everything. Is this one better than this one? Which is the best one? Is this the worst one ever? It makes me want to walk into a hole. I'm just I can't deal with it anymore. It was all lovely. I've had a wonderful time. I'm also having a wonderful time now. I'm gonna leave it at that. I cannot, especially because it involves me making stuff up, because I don't remember how I felt last year or 2 years ago or 17 years ago. This thing's been going on forever. Yeah. I have this problem in other areas of my life. Like, I have a hard time picking a best anything, or like when asked what I prefer between two similar options, it completely short circuits me. We have daily problems where Flabby's like, do you want a spoon or a fork for this? And I'm like, I don't know. Do I need to, I don't, and then I just start panicking immediately. Cutlery tier list ink. Okay, so I got the treasure I was looking for. Go look for some more rares. It's when the waitress asked me if do you want custard or cream with your dessert, I say both. My toxic thing is that I really frequently find a way to split the difference between two options. Like someone will offer me two options, and I'm like, well, they both sound nice. Can I have both of them? Or like what's the middle ground that gives me both things? What if we do blank or like hidden third option? Like I can't just pick one because then it feels like I'm not picking the other one. And then what if that's a mistake and I haven't considered all of the international ramifications of this? Because it just feels like if the question exists, then it must be important. Like my brain refuses to accept that there might be a question that doesn't matter, but that it doesn't matter or I don't care is a rude answer, so you need to pick one. Like I just need like a dice or something. Story-wise, Wrath or Legion? Couldn't tell you. Don't know what happened. Something something blue man with a sword. Something something my scars. I don't know. Yeah, we genuinely need to get sporks, and then we never have to pick again. My indecisiveness and anxiety thing? Yeah. I also, whenever we're talking about ranking things about media, and they're about like an artistic piece of media, I find it very hard to quantify. Like, what do you mean which one's better? They're different. Their art, their purpose is to be the thing that they are. They both excelled at that. You know, like if someone wants you to pick, like, Lord of the Rings or Dune or, I don't know, any X over Y when it's, like, media. It's like, what do you... I don't get it. I don't understand. Why aren't metal sporks a common utensil? Well, I'm gonna go out on a limb and say they look pretty dumb. They look pretty stupid. They must be, like, worse at both things to some extent. Like, I don't know if I want my spoon to be sharp. Husband legitimately uses dice to make many decisions. Honestly, works. You should be able to rank every day of your life best to worst or you're a noob. Ow. I came down here to fight a rare, right? Yeah, I did a rare. That's right. I have 19 rare kills, 19 attempts at the Topaz Skyfang and Ruby Rise so far. Not me collecting. They're laughing at me! Honestly, real. They're trickster spirits. That's funny. I never noticed that they're laughing at you. Sets of sporks in Amazon. They're awesome and rainbow. Nice. Cave is so mean. Everything's laughing at you as you trip. I mean, falling down is inherently a little bit funny. It's one of those things. What are we saying? Oh, there's a basket over here. Wanted to officiate it. Had a quiver? Quiver of the drowned marksman. Was he drowned or was he eaten? Also, I feel like it's gonna fall at the bottom a little bit. Cute. Might be good for my Heron Hunter. Got a damaged Loa trinket up this way. Fitter got another update. Maybe it'll be more stable. I had a problem with it today. Let me see if there's a new update, because I updated this morning, and I had my macro for a break today. I don't see a new update. It's like, it works, but it's finicky, and that is a bit of a death sentence with me. Oh, we're going back in. Whoa. Hello. What are we saying? My new way of tricking myself into doing things that I'm being too lazy to do is to approach them outfit first. You think of the cute outfit that you're going to wear while doing XYZ unpleasant thing, whether it be like exercise or errands or whatever have you. And then once you have your cute outfit, you may as well do the thing, you know? I don't know. So like when I first was getting into yoga, I got into it because I wanted to wear the cute yoga outfits, and I got them, and I'm like, well, I guess I better learn how to do this. And then that was the beginning of a beautiful thing. I want to get back to walking more regularly. I gotta get some cute walking outfits. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna wear. I don't think the holy sweatpants are gonna cut it. I don't know what I'm gonna wear, but something. Put some thought into it. Where to? Oh, Murder Row. Let's Murder Row it. Trained back at the gym yesterday. My posture is now fantastic because if I slouch, it hurts. Bundle up come wintertime. I love a good layer. I have a lot of jackets and coats and different like base layers and middle layers and outer layers that I can piece together. The question is if you look cute by the time you put them all on or if you just look like the Michelin Man, but I am portaling. I'm coming. I had to pick up from context we were doing Murder Row. Nobody told me. I need a personal message delivered by a butler. Along with fruit. That's what I need. Alright, we're back in Murder Row. I feel like we're just here. I provided you some homework for reference, alright. It's hard to look cute in the rain. Especially, like, if I'm walking the dog, I cannot deal with an umbrella. I need my hands for the dog. Alright, so I got my food. I'm gonna just re-up my buffs here. I got 31 minutes. That's probably plenty for my flask. Hey, hi, Mr. Sonic Jen. These tomatoes look good, man. They're so good. They're so yummy, and there's so many of them. I'm getting like a bowl, yay big. Hopefully that's a standard unit measurement. Every like second day, I think, and they're not slowing down yet. They are popping off. I've been snacking on them. I've been slicing them up and putting them on sandwiches, and then I'm freezing a ton of them so I can make some sauce so that none of them go to waste. I gotta pick more today. Alright. Of course I'm in the right spec. I didn't change specs out. We're good. Alright. Remember. This one. Those ones. This one. Okay. That's my rotation. I'm on it. Captain Crinkle. Captain Crinkle's rolling out. Freezing cherry tomatoes, throw them in the oven with a block of feta. My plan is to oven roast them along with some garlic. Love oven roasted garlic. And then use like an immersion blender. And maybe like some sauteed onions and stuff to come up with like a sauce, you know? I've heard good things. Honestly, I like a pan-seared cherry tomato on some pasta. Good thing it's almost lunchtime, right? Yum, 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 yum. One day I'm gonna gain enough brain cells to watch my feet at the same time as watching my buttons. It's gonna happen any day now. I'm gonna grow another brain cell. I'm ready. I'm waiting. I can feel it coming. I've got some coolies for our next like big pack. Kind of wasting cooldowns by sitting on them though. Alright. Ooh, watch your feet. Gonna do a lot of dungeons today. I think we have plans to do dungeons basically the rest of like until dinner time. Although my friends are on a later time zone than me, so there may be a good window at some point. Okay, so they're going that way. I am a warrior now, yeah. I'm an arms warrior. I figured it was a good season. Felt like a good time to just try out being melee. I want to kick that fell missiles, but like good luck getting a target on it. I just spent like 4 globals just clicking around, being like, maybe this one. Oh, I'm gonna get you. Oh, I'm gonna get you. We're not at current segment, are we? There's current segment. Whoa, that's Flabby. That's Flabby doing Flabby things. I was wondering why my DPS wasn't budging from 149k. I was looking at the last dungeon we did. Is he okay? Yeah, for this season, I'm a full main warrior. I am not healing. I'm not gearing up my healer. I am playing arms, and that's it. I'm not tanking. I'm not even going Fury. I'm not even specking Colossus. I am a Slayer warrior. Yeah. I needed commitment to actually learn it. Otherwise, I was just going to run back to what was comfortable immediately. And, pleasantly surprised, I am getting into keys. I thought it was propaganda. With my friends, mind you, but like, I kind of thought that if I wasn't healing, they wouldn't need me anymore. And they are still inviting me to groups, which I greatly appreciate. And would like to repay by doing the keys properly, so we're working on that. Slayer! Had to. If it's a meme, I've missed it. Would you like to come in? Come in. Yeah, I don't feel like anyone owes me for healing, because I love healing. It was fun for me. But it's nice to take a turn somewhere else, because I feel like it gives you a whole nother perspective on stuff. I think that playing a healer has made me a better melee. I'm more aware of like when to use rally and when to use impending victory and when to use die by the sword because I've healed before. And I think that playing a melee is going to make me a better healer too. I don't really know how, but I will as soon as I finish the season. If someone tells you Slay Queen, it's double correct. As long as it doesn't revert. Sometimes we'll be listening to Kesha, and in one of her songs off her new album, she says that she's mother. And every time Flabby turns to me and he goes, "Are you mother?" I don't think I can just designate myself mother. Don't think it works like that. It's funny every time though. I think he says it because it makes me laugh. Oh, you see that? That was a nice one. I think my DPS is suffering for going too much today, though. My spell prio is not the finest thing it's ever been. Oh, that's right, she's destabilized. I remembered how this works. We need to do orbs. I even used a potion for single target. Ugh. What would Tiki and Tuna and Moose say? Tuna has a meow that I swear means mom. Sounds exactly like that. He does it when he wakes up and he doesn't know where I am yet, and he hasn't bothered to look, but he's proceeded straight to yelling so he can echolocate me when I yell back at him. So funny. Little weirdo. Where are we going? In here? Every guild I've been in has a bunch of healers. People happy to heal their friends. Yeah. It feels nice to feel, like, needed, you know? Arms Warrior doing a 10? Not what I expected, clicking into the stream. Alright, who wants steak? It's good to branch out every now and then. Literally. Is this steak? It's meat, right? Yeah. Good enough. Oh, maybe I should find out what they want before I pick up the food. Last time I did this, I had, like, cheese, and someone was like, I'm hungry, and I gave them cheese, and they were like, I wanted meat, and I was like, not at my restaurant, you know. Cheese instead, rather. You really shouldn't be drinking, so I'm just gonna let you expire. Hang on, hold on. Oh, no, somebody else got it. Oh, no, they didn't. They didn't. Listen, have you thought about your heart health? There we go. You do not want me working at your restaurant. Oh, somebody else got them. Shift over, thank goodness. Is that it? That's it. Yeah, I like cleaning the floor. It's relaxing. I should use my trinket. So we did this earlier. I learned about it. The strat where you kill stuff on top of the boss is kind of crazy. Uh-oh. I'm gonna help with a little bit of a rally. I think we might have cooked it a little bit. Everything's fine, everything's fine. Every now and then I hear a whistle. It must be the boss. Yeah, you guys go do that. You're on it, you're on it. I was having the worst time on that dungeon where you're kiting your orb into the... I think it's Void Scar. You're kiting your orb into the pit. I kept not really thinking ahead and pre-moving, and then I would have the same pit that I was going for as everybody else. Just this one. And then I would just die because I couldn't make it to another one in time. I'm like, listen, great minds, though. Antisocial gameplay mechanics. Is it still me? Speaking of great minds. I am, I'm fine! Kill it! There you go. Are you at the healer will heal me, it's fine stage yet? Sometimes they have to. Sometimes they didn't even mean to let it get to that point and that's where it is. Literally head to head with the unholy DK. Yeah. Doing my best. I'm playing a pretty meta class. Alright. Oh, don't be in that. Oh, darn it! I'm gonna run back. I'm mad, though. I just popped everything. That's heartbreaking. Is this where we go, by the way? I hope so. Or is that backwards? Well, they both go to the illicit rain. Did I go up the stairs or down the stairs? I'm gonna go this way. Heaven help me. I think we go up. It's our moment. gonna be gold. Siren TV, thank you very much for the brand new sub. Appreciate it. Yeah, this looks right. I'll be back with you momentarily. I just wanted to give everybody else a chance in that poll is what I wanted to do. That's what's happening. Yeah. Hey Hazel, how are you? I'm good. How are you doing? I'm having fun meleeing. There we go. I'm back. I'm back, baby. Practicing my arms warrior. New main for this season. Dun Dun hides in the same spot in the Delve every time. I haven't unlocked that yet. It sounds kind of fun. Nah, I didn't make a new command. It's a good idea, though. I need one that says why I did it, because every now and then people want to know why. And I have really unsatisfying answers. And it's a valid question. I think people just want to know if like something happened with the class chain, like balance or design, or like, you know, is it something that they need to know about? No, it's just me doing random garbage again. Sometimes you gotta do random garbage to like freshen it up, you know? Break yourself out of autopilot. Something something free will. Ooh. Yeah, random garbage is fine. Nothing wrong with that. Oh, Neil at Large, thank you for the whopping 76-month resub. Good grief. Pop by to resub, say hi, have a great day, everyone. Thank you so much. That's math I can't even do. That's really nice. That's a long time to stick with me. New here, just asking? NSFW. Not safe for work. Usually implies nudity? Sometimes implies gore. Just means something you wouldn't want to open on your monitor at work if you had, like, your boss behind your shoulder. Nothing here should be NSFW. We're all... The only thing that's... is if your boss doesn't want you watching WoW streams while you're at work. Which is really between you and your company. None of my business. Oh yeah, the axe. That's right, that's right. I find the acronyms that different corners of the internet use really funny, because some of them like only make sense if you've been in that community, and in a different community it'll mean something totally different. Like I stumbled into a parenting forum and I'm like, why is everyone talking about their law officer? And it by context seems to mean their children. Not what that means. Gonna stick this right here. Leave it. As you do. Sometimes I just like to see what other people's lives are like so that I don't take mine for granted. Like I don't wanna I'm trying to not be too whiny about my own situation, so sometimes I like to see the superhuman things other people are doing and getting through in their days and be like, alright Hazel, you can put on pants, come on. FTM meaning first time mom and female to male trans person. Could be both. Technically could be both. You're like, wow, this parenting form is really accepting. That's great. Watch my feet. Lots of garbage going on. I don't think I've been paying as much attention damage-wise in this dungeon, and it's probably going to reflect on the meters. I feel like I have a quota where I can pay attention and like really do well for a certain amount of time, and I think I've surpassed that amount of time for the day. I think my best my best damage is behind me at this point. Finished Lore Master? I have the Lore Master title. So, in a way, yes, but I got it a long time ago. It's one of those ones that just gets harder the longer you leave it, because they keep adding new quests. Fire your positivity. Aw. That's nice. I don't feel very positive a lot of the time. Yesterday I was trying to practice warrior in a target dummy and read a class guide, and I got so overwhelmed and frustrated that I turned off my computer and I laid out on my floor for like half an hour. Sounds like nap time. CBT. Cognitive behavioral therapy. What else would it be? Don't ask. Okay. I won't ask. You don't want to know. All right. It just sounds like therapy. Therapy's great. CBT works wonderfully. Recommend it. It wasn't my best therapy modality, but it was good. I forget the name of the one that actually worked for me. That's potentially not good. It was something that was less about what happened to me and it was more about what am I going to do about it. I forget the shortcut for it though. It's like a research therapy style. I had a great therapist, but I think she was too nice. She would never challenge me on anything. Which maybe means I'm fine. Didn't need it after all. Will not tell you. Alright. Works for me. Sometimes it's nice to just be... I don't know, what just happened? I'm sensing it might be best for me to remain ignorant. Nah, it wasn't dialectical. CBT, compulsory basic training, military. Crinkle breaks... Crinkle is the meta. You know, having places to stand's really overrated. Imagine having floor. Couldn't be me. Woohoo! Last therapist tried to start EMDR. Yeah, I've never tried that either. I've heard some sources say that it's valid and researched, and I've heard some sources say that it's a bit woo. I mean, I'm kind of team whatever works for you, but people swear by all kinds of stuff. Oh, I know this fight. Oh, that was a terrible whiff kick. Strong and cute. That's the Gnome Warrior manifesto. That's what we put at the top of our stationery. I haven't hit a kick this whole fight. It's a good job there's other melee here that know what they're doing. I'm gonna hold my Blade Storm. Alright, I'm gonna get the next one, I swear. Not it. Not it. Nope, don't have it. Why would I have it off cooldown? Alright, I can do this. I got one. Crinkle on the board. It's never too late. Oh, Sarah, thank you for the 54-month resub. Appreciate it. Go. We need percentage? 3 chests! No, 2 chests. I just got a +3 rating. 2 chests. Got excited for a second. Oh, how was the overall? Actually better than last time, although I think I put on an upgrade, so that would make sense. Because I did 155 overall, and the last time I did one... I don't have it anymore. How's Warrior going? It's getting better. It's coming along. I'm getting the hang of it. At least for dungeons. I can't speak to raid. I was a mess in raid. I was bottom of the charts the entire night. Yeah, Flabby's pumping. Flabby's always pumping though. And not to take any credit away from him. Credit where credit is due. He's man, it's insane. Get used to it after a while. I actually do have a TikTok. It has like 4 clips on it. Once in a while, I get an idea that I'm going to edit shorts out of my stream and then post them to YouTube Shorts and TikTok. And I usually do like 2 of them before I lose interest. And then like 6 months later, I'll do it again. But I'll never message anybody on TikTok or Instagram or anything else. So if you ever get a DM from me, it is absolutely a scam. Bottom of DPS, not below tanks, but bottom of DPS for sure. I'm still figuring it out though. Oh, it's the end of my stream time slot. How did that happen? You went so fast today. I guess that's what happens when you do keys. Introducing your cat. Maybe. Yeah, he was on there. I'm pretty sure I put a nice clip of Tuna on there. It's Hazelnutty Games. That's my TikTok handle. Hello, I'm Hazel. I need $1 bazillion. Give me all of your money. Is it working? Ugh. I'm gonna go for today, but I'll be back tomorrow. I might do outdoor stuff, or I might end up doing dungeons again because it's weekend and if people are around. I have a resolution. Always dookies. Appreciate the company. Thank you so much for spending your time with me, and I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful day.